Who's that?
Oh, shoot.
Sasuke?
No. He's already in a genjutsu, isn't he?
No, that's Itachi Uchiha.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Naruto reaction.
Before we begin, as always, thank you to the patrons on Patreon. If you want to join us on Patreon, the link is in the description. Go check it out for early access to our footage and exclusive content like filler episodes of movies that are only on Patreon. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to this channel. Also subscribe to a ton of other channels that we have, which are all within the link in the description. Last but not least, check out our merchandise, which is also within the link in the description. Like this video, comment down below, and with all that being said, let's get started with this reaction. We had to bust out the Akatsuki ropes for this episode.
I'm coming in, Tsunade.
Jiraiya, have you learned anything?
I have. I've located the leader of the Akatsuki.
Whoa.
What? You have? Tell me everything.
Now, don't be hasty.
This isn't like plotting.
Is he talking about pain?
We don't have any time to waste here.
But haste makes
Look at Tsunade's face.
We can't afford that, especially not with the stakes as high as they are now. Why don't we go somewhere, just the two of us, and grab a drink together? I'll tell you everything I know.
Ooh la la.
Oh, I am the Hokage. I can't go drink in the middle of the day.
Wow, she's taking her job so seriously now. Never
All that smack
mind.
talk.
You really ought to take your own words a bit more to heart, Tsunade.
She needed it.
Oh, I wish it would get dark already. When Jugo and Suigetsu sleep, I'll make my move on Sasuke.
She's always plotting something.
She's so ready to snuggle up with Sasuke.
This feeling. They're coming, and fast. Their chakra's really strong too. And there's quite a lot of them.
Oh, she's detecting all the leaf ninja.
Yeah, it's like a barrage of chakras coming towards them.
Not all of it human either. Dogs. So they're tracking us by our scent? Is it the Akatsuki or the hidden leaf?
That is terrifying. What if it was the Akatsuki?
I guess I better go check on Connie.
Oh,
Right on Sugetsu's face.
that scared me.
Wake up, Sasuke! We're about to have company.
Jugo, mark the map with the location of every Akatsuki hideout you've learned about.
Jugo got all the intel from the birds.
Sure you're okay, Sasuke?
Yeah, ever since I absorbed Orochimaru's power, I heal faster. So this is the power of the White Snake.
Pretty convenient.
They might have intel on Itachi. Why don't we just ambush them, Sasuke?
From what you've told me about the number of people tracking us, if they're coming in force, then it's the Hidden Leaf team that you sensed.
Definitely.
The Akatsuki only operate in two-man teams.
That's true.
If that's the case,
Just like me and Madison.
it'd be a waste of our time.
That's exactly right. Just forget about the Hidden Leaf.
What's the plan then?
Outrun
Itachi
them.
is our only priority. And if worst comes to worst, you three will stop the Hidden Leaf. We're going to use the intel that Jugo gathered, and we'll hit the Akatsuki hideouts one by one.
I can't even predict what's about to happen next.
Hold on, Jugo. Help me out. I need you to gather as many birds as you can.
Why? What's your plan?
Well, this is one of Sasuke's old outfits.
Whoa.
It's soaked with his sweat and
So
smell.
smart.
Why did you hold on to a sweaty old outfit that Sasuke threw away?
Weirdo.
That's not important right now. Just mind your own business, you jerk.
If she wasn't caught up in her own head, she could have said it was for the mission.
Exactly.
Sensory type specialties are different for each village. The Hidden Leaf tend to use ninja hounds for tracking. We can use that to our advantage.
She's very smart. I understand why she's on the team.
What is it?
Something's wrong.
What?
Sasuke's scent is becoming more diffuse now. It's like it's scattering outward in every direction all at the same time.
He's on to you guys.
Movements. It's some kind of strategic countermeasure.
He sensed us? But how?
I think it's safe to assume that he has a skilled sensory ninja on his team. The scent is spreading too far, and our comms aren't long range. I'm the only one who can track it. I don't know which scent to follow. What do we do?
I'll do whatever it takes. Just watch.
Oh, that's so smart.
Make a zillion shadow clones, right?
But there aren't that many of Kiba, so it's kind of useless.
It's just up ahead. You three will wait here until I give the order. I'll go check it out.
Man, if he runs into his brother right now, it's gonna be crazy.
Who's that?
Oh, shoot.
Sasuke?
No. He's already in a genjutsu, isn't he?
No, that's Itachi Uchiha.
You think Naruto's caught already?
This is a shadow clone.
Out. Naruto Uzumaki.
What the heck? No way.
You're here to capture me, huh?
I'm not.
Why not?
Right now, I'm only here to talk to you, Naruto.
Why?
He didn't even look at those shadow clones.
When going up against the Sharingan, if it's one-on-one, always run. If it's two-on-one, attack from behind.
A little rhyme he learned.
When it's Itachi, shit your pants.
And look at the ground only.
I know that you're out here all by yourself, so why aren't you running?
I can be any number from 1 to 1,000. Besides, why would I want to run? If I capture you, then I'll get to see Sasuke.
Why are you so obsessed with my brother? He's just a rogue ninja.
And so are you.
It's true that we may not be blood, but he's more of a brother to me than you ever were to him.
Whoa.
It's really good. He's smiling? I've never seen him show emotion before. Oh.
He's caught.
Yeah. His eyes are crazy.
I'll see it again. I just want to talk.
I'm very curious as to what he has to say.
Are you absolutely certain the Akatsuki leader is in the Hidden Rain village? That place conducts very thorough checks of anyone entering and exiting their territory. Just preparing for the joint Chunin exams is difficult each year because that village is so strict and insular.
Do you remember seeing the village?
Yeah, just briefly.
Why would he pick that place? It just doesn't seem like somewhere he could move around very freely.
That's true, but that very insular nature makes it ideal. They're able to keep other nations from learning about their internal affairs and cover up the shame of what's going on.
It's kind of genius.
Apparently, a civil war has been raging there for quite some time now.
Really?
Divided the village in two. Word has it that the leader of one of the sides is the very Akatsuki leader that we're talking about.
That tormented land. It's surrounded by the 3 great nations of earth, wind, and fire. It has often and long been used as the staging ground for all their battles. There's never been domestic stability there, and the number of fleeing refugees keeps rising.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, well, it makes sense even like in the real world.
And that's exactly why I must infiltrate it and verify the information I've gathered. When I return, we'll plan our strategy.
It's too dangerous to go alone.
I'm one of the
Oh
least
no, I'm
legendary
worried.
Sony. You know what that means just as well as I do.
And she cannot go with him. She's Hokage.
I'm sorry. You always seem to get such unfortunate assignments.
What's with the sudden confession?
I'm merely saying that you were originally supposed to become Hokage.
Ah.
After all, the third Hokage always wanted you to succeed him.
I'm not cut out for that sort of thing. I like being free and unfettered.
With
And
the
doing his
ladies.
research, yeah.
You regretted not being able to stop Orochimaru. That's why you tracked his movements by yourself for so long, isn't it?
Tsunade has it figured out.
Well, I no longer need to do that, do I? That also means I get to release the sequel to my novel even sooner.
Sometimes truth is stranger than fiction, isn't it? I never imagined Orochimaru would die.
They're finally having their moment to mourn him.
Remember how the 3 of us would go up against the third Hokage?
And now, flat as a board, Tsunade has become the big-bosomed Hokage.
Oh my god.
Flat as a board Tsunade.
You were so beautiful back then, and now you're a 50-something granny. But it does pay me to see how you hold all the memories of your lost friends and loved ones inside that ample bosom of yours.
What?
As you know, the number will only continue to rise.
I think he meant in her chest.
Yeah. He was so pessimistic though.
Well then, we'll just have to keep our emotions in check. The job that we must give to ourselves now is to set examples and aid the next generation, Tsunade.
That is true.
Why was he throwing a little bit of shade at Tsunade like that?
I don't think he wanted to get into his emotions right now.
To achieve that, I'd gladly risk my life. Wisdom is the one thing that makes growing old worth it.
Please, back to Naruto. Ooh.
What is this? What's going on here? I thought you said that you weren't after me. Then why are you doing this?
I'm going now.
What did he tell
I have an important
him?
matter to attend to.
We just missed out on everything that just took place.
What was that all about?
Damn, no luck with this set either.
That was crazy. I'm very confused right now.
You okay, Naruto? Did something happen?
No, I just tripped. That's all.
What?
Never mind that. Kiba, get on the next scent.
Tell him the truth.
That smirk from Itachi, what was that about?
I have no... Oh my gosh.
You're an even worse drunk than I am. Let's find some place where you can rest up.
She's the Hokage.
Akatsuki. If its leader can keep control of such a powerful group, then how strong is he, I wonder? This mission of yours will take you right into the lion's den.
I think I better get going.
He's kind of the best person to do it.
Please come back alive, Jiraiya. If I were to lose you too, then
Please. Cannot
Are you
die.
saying you'd cry for me? I'm glad to hear it. But I doubt it would be like the time that Don died, right?
You idiot.
How about making a bet with me? You gamble everything on me dying. After all, Tsunade, you always lose your bets. Isn't that right? Promise me. If I do actually manage to make it back alive.
What? They'll be together?
I'm only kidding, Tsunade. You know, I'm grateful to you.
He just put me on an emotional roller coaster.
Rejection makes a man stronger. I believe that you can't call yourself a real man unless you can laugh off all the bad stuff that happens to you. Or at least use it as writing material.
All those books were about her.
So a man's only job is to be strong?
Kind of. But that isn't the entire story. Basically, the pursuit of happiness isn't for us.
Stop trying to act so cool. If there weren't women around, there would be no rejection either.
Well, you have a point.
Do you see kind of a parallel between Tsunade and Jiraiya and other characters in the show?
Like Sakura and Naruto?
That's it.
If anything happens, contact me through your toad, and I'll rush in to help you myself.
No need for that. You mustn't leave the village. All of the Hidden Leaf is relying on you right now.
Plenty of others could be Hokage.
But there can be no stability if the leadership keeps changing.
That is so true.
Right now, there's no better Hokage in the Hidden Leaf village than you, Tsunade.
No, there's Kakashi and...
No,
well,
she's done a great
eventually
job.
Naruto could become Hokage as well.
Whoa.
Boy, you really are sold.
What about
on
Shikamaru?
Naruto, aren't you? Although, I can't see why. Your kid brother, Nawaki. Your boyfriend, Don.
They're just like Naruto.
Hokage! That's my dream!
That's why Tsunade has such a soft spot for Naruto.
I think that and so much more. He's such a special character.
So there's Kakashi and Naruto, maybe. You may have given him your necklace, but he still has a long way to go.
You believe in him too. That's why you pushed him so hard, Jiraiya. I mean, you even taught him the Rasengan.
Just put it down to nostalgia. He reminded me of the days when I taught Minato.
Minato Namikaze. Naruto's just like him.
Minato was her brother, right?
A once-in-a-generation genius. There won't be another like him, ever.
Minato
He's kind,
Namikaze.
yet fierce and full of grit.
Wait, is that the fourth Hokage?
In the blink of an eye. Now, I've never been a parent before, so I don't know all that much about these kinds of things. But if he'd been my son, I'd be very proud.
Now that you mention it, Naruto might not be like him after all. He's not the kind of child you boast about. He's the one whose mischief you always try to cover up. I would say Naruto's more like his mother was.
What?
Wasn't she a Kunoichi from the Land of Eddies?
That's right. His personality is just like Kushina Uzumaki.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
right. I had forgotten her name.
I just got chills. We finally learned about his origin.
She was quite a tomboy, as I remember.
She was that, but she grew up to be a real beauty. But Naruto looks more like his father.
Who's his
Yeah,
father?
when I look at Naruto,
The fourth
I see a lot
Hokage?
of his father. Although to me, it feels as if I'm looking at my very own grandson.
Wow.
Wait.
It's being passed on.
What?
The will of the leaf, from past to future.
Can you believe that Jiraiya's student was Minato?
Yeah, but why would they talk about Minato? Oh, she doesn't want him to go. She's so worried for him.
Now, I really ought to get going. Oh, that's right. I had one last warning.
What?
Beware of the Foundation, Tsunade.
No.
Yes, I know.
Good. Then,
That cannot be good.
Why did he say that?
see ya.
Danzo is up to something, and he's trying to destroy the leaf from within. Please don't be the last time that she sees Jiraiya.
What is going through Tsunade's head right now?
First of all, I think she's extremely worried for Jiraiya because he's going in on this mission by himself against someone that they know who is extremely powerful, and there's no one there to back him up. Even if there was, there's no one who could possibly match that level of power.
Another very interesting point to bring up is the smirk that Itachi had during this episode.
I feel like Itachi's smirk had to do with Naruto saying that he was a better brother to Sasuke than Itachi was himself, and I think Itachi was actually happy to hear that because I really believe that Itachi did what he did for a reason, despite the fact that we don't know what that reason is. He might have been doing it for the greater good, and I think that he does care about his brother Sasuke. I say that now after the last episode and figuring out that the leader of the Akatsuki was actually Madara Uchiha, and I don't think that Itachi is in the dark about that.
I think this was a very good post-episode discussion. With that being said, we'll see you guys on the next exciting episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned and peace out.
Bye!